Good morning all and welcome back to another video. This is going to be episode 3 of Road Back to the Ring, and it is Saturday morning and we are making our way down to the BP to grab ourselves a coffee because I've ran out of coffee beans for my machine, so spewing about that. I'm going to go buy one down here just because I reckon it tastes better than instant coffee still. That is the first thing on our to-do list today. We've got training this morning. I've got to get there pretty early, just past 7:30 right now, but I've got to get training about 8:20. Because I've got to go for a run beforehand, so I'm probably going to run about 6 kilometers, and then we're getting into our morning boxing session, which is the general class, which we have every Saturday morning. The plans for after that is just to rest, recover for the rest of the day, get some good food in us, and later on we've got fighters training, which is a session I always look forward to. Finally, we're allowed to do contact work inside, which is really exciting. So that is going to be the first session that we're going to be doing contact work up at the gym. So I'm just going to take you guys along through my day as usual, show you guys my Saturdays as a fighter. Let's go get some fuel to start the day. We've now acquired the goods, got the caffeine ready to hit our system. Trying to stroll back home now, sip on this, and I'll catch you guys at the training.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go! Straight 1, 2. First round is 60 minutes long. Body shots, 30 seconds, nice and hard, nice and fast. Next combination, 1, 2, 4, 3. 1, 2, 4, 3. Next combination, 1, 2, 4, 3. 1, 2, 4, 3.
What, you don't like being afraid? It's a dose of your own medicine. What, you don't like how I taste? My therapist told me to bury my issues, but I'm gonna be honest, man, I'm feeling great. What's wrong with me?
Alright, 30 seconds. Look it out, look it out. Alright, you ready? And go. Turn your body more, Ashley. Turn your body. Come on. Come on, guys. Faster, faster, faster. Keep going, man. Come on. You're not even halfway. 30 seconds to go. Come on. Go, 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 go. That's it, Jesse. Stand a bit taller. Stand a bit taller. That's it.
Keep going, man. 20 seconds. Turn your body, turn your body. 10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop it.
Just finished up training, guys. Very good session. It was basically the same session as you guys seen in my last episode of Road to the Ring. A ton of bag work, mostly set combinations. Still a very good session. I'm just doing a 1 kilometer cool down because I could only pump out 5Ks before training, just because I was running a little bit late, making sure I'm getting that 1 extra K down that I said I was going to do, keeping myself accountable. So we're just jogging around the block, just trying to loosen up the legs a little bit still because they're so heavy, and just taking it nice and cruisy and just having a good cool down. Now the plan is to go home, fuel up, and get some food. So I'll see you guys then. Back in from the shops, I actually picked up a couple things. So we did get the big bag of coffee on sale for 15 bucks. I thought that was pretty solid for a massive bag of beans. Halo Top was also half price, so I had to pick myself up some. I like to have Halo Top every now and then. Pretty rare where I do actually have them, but it was half price, so I had to go with the peanut butter cup. So we've got that for later on. Up another bag of oats and another bag of frozen veg. They're just some staples that I pick up usually every time I go into the shops. Now it's time to go home, fuel up, rest up for tonight's session. Yeah, I'll see you guys when we whip up some breakfast. Breakfast is going down, and what we've got here is 1.5 cups of oats. We put in this cacao powder, put this in all my oats. It really thickens them up and makes them really good consistency. We've got some flavor drops. We've got the maple flavor drops, and we've got the mocha flavor drops. And then I top it off with some cinnamon. And I also did put some chocolate whey protein into this. So that is gonna be breakfast. And with this, I'm also gonna have 1 decent sized banana. I'll just have that on the side. Usually I chop it up, put it into my bowl of oats, but lately I've just been having it on the side after I finish my oats. So that is gonna be breakfast. So we've now got lunch going down. What we've got in here, 2 chicken breasts put in there, 125 grams of rice, a bunch of veggies. What I'm gonna top this with is some pink Himalayan salt, some of this barbecue sauce, this vegan barbecue sauce. I like to use this because it's an all natural barbecue sauce. Not that I'm vegan, obviously, but it's some good stuff, and it's very low calorie, which is good. And also we've got some vegan mayonnaise. I absolutely love this stuff. It's a little bit more calories than the barbecue sauce, but it is delicious. So I'll top all of that on top of my chicken and rice bowl. It's gonna be lunch. Got training at 3:30. It's about 1:30 right now, so we got a few hours to let that digest. I'll probably have another meal, have a little bowl of oats before I head off to training, just to give me those carbohydrates to fuel myself for that session. And hopefully it's gonna be a really good session because we finally get to hit pads up in the gym. So that is gonna be sick. We get to do that, change it up from a bit of bag work, which is gonna be awesome. So gonna eat this up, and I'll catch you guys at the fighter session. Just finished up the first lot of pad rounds back in about, I wouldn't even remember how long it's been since I've done pads. But it was very good. Started off a bit rusty for the first few rounds, and unfortunately the camera stopped recording the last couple rounds, and they were probably my best rounds. I felt the most fluent, the most loose. I was really looking forward to watching those back, but unfortunately the camera stopped recording. Very good session all up together. Heart rate felt really good actually throughout all the rounds. Felt very steady, felt very relaxed towards the end, which was really good. Very keen to see the progress that's gonna happen. Start sharpening up these tools. Good morning guys, so it is the next day since you last seen me. I'm currently on my rest day stroll, probably gonna walk roughly about 5Ks. I've got my coffee here waking me up this morning. So it is Sunday. Sunday I do have a complete rest day, but I do like to get out and get a few steps in, so I start the morning off with a walk. Podcast right now, I'm listening to Matt Fraser, 4 times CrossFit Games champion. I really admire this guy. I really look up to him. I always have for a long time. So I'm listening to one of the new podcasts that he's on right now. I think it's called Order of Man. Feel free to go check that one out because yeah, he's an amazing dude. Gonna end the video off here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 3 of Road to the Ring. Make sure you guys smash a like if you're enjoying this series. Subscribe and support the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.